Hi, this is Majinone, and here's my review for the latest Fantastic Four issue. This is the final issue in the Casualty series. Now, I thought about long and hard if I was going to spoil this or not, but considering Marvel spoiled it the day that the comic went on sale, before it even was officially on sale, I think I can spoil it. The first part of the video, though, I won't talk about spoilers, and then the second half I will. So, I'll now warn you. Now, my bookstore got theirs on Tuesday, and it was sold out today. But luckily, I put it in my box a couple weeks ago, so I was able to get it. Here's the back side. And now, before I go into this review, I gotta say this. I've been having throat problems, and I've been coughing, and I have a runny nose. So if my nose starts running, I'm sorry. Or if I have to sniffle, it's not because I'm crying. I have a sniffle. I have Kleenex that's helping me, but it's not working out very well. And I'm on 2 types of medication. So, anyways, here's the review. I think Jonathan Hickman and Steve Epton did a fantastic job. This is probably one of the best Fantastic Four stories I've ever read in a very long time. And I liked how they split it up so this way any one of these members could have died. You have Sue Storm dealing with Namor under the sea, Reed with Galactus, and Johnny and Ben fighting off the Annihilation Wave. And the one thing that kind of ruins this whole story is, you know that the person who died is not going to stay dead. They're going to come back. It's just a matter of time, because Marvel has too much money invested in these 4 characters, and they're only going to allow that death for so long, because they have toys, movies, cartoons, all sorts of other, heck, they got T-shirts, all sorts of notebooks and folders and all that other nonsense. So they're not going to stay dead forever. My guess is somewhere around issue 600 is where we're going to see something, and then it's at 587 now. So they got 1 year. Now, a couple revelations that were made. First here is we have find out why Leech was added into that foundation, and Leech was added because he was dampering Franklin's powers. And when he's finally able to cut loose, he's really powerful, and I love that picture there. Now, another thing is, it's really showing how intelligent the daughter is. She's going to be, just imagine Reed Richards' intelligence at that age. She's going to be she's basically going to be the next generation's Reed Richards type thing, where she's going to far surpass her dad. She's able to make decisions quickly. She's able to put basically put things into perspective, and she's going to be she's probably one of my favorite characters, because she's so strong of a character. You also have Sue Storm under the sea, and she's basically, Namor saying, you were going to sacrifice her, blah blah blah, and they're like, no, we weren't going to sacrifice her, we wanted her because she was going to be our leader type thing, which makes Namor kind of freak out a little bit, because he's like, well, I'm not going to honor this arrangement, but Sue Storm's like, yes you are, knocks him down. And when Namor was like, how dare you, and she's like, you're damn right I do, and blah blah, in case you missed it, these people, I rule here, blah blah blah. And then that just got Namor's attention right up, and he's like, oh my god, you are magnificent, and I just loved watching her eyes roll. The Reed Richards Galactus storyline, I really didn't care about this. It started off really strong, and then it just ended in blah. I just don't care. Just did not care about this at all. But anyways, let's get on to the spoiler part. So from now on, there's spoilers. And we're at the part now where we have Reed and Ben in the negative zone, and they're battling. Now, the gateway is basically going to crumble. I mean, by crumble I mean is if the annihilation wave hits it again, it's done for. They'll come right through into our universe. So they have to formulate a plan. They're trying to go through different scenarios, and while some scenarios seem promising, the percentage of chance of it working isn't that great. Plus, the damage to the gate would be too great, and then the wave could still go through. Now, the Avengers were called in, but it's a matter of time. When are they going to arrive? And they don't have like 20, 30 minutes. They only have like a couple minutes to figure out what to do and stop the wave from coming. So eventually what happens is you have Ben saying, Johnny, you gave me my final day, and it was an amazing day, and I can't let you sacrifice yourself. I'll stay. Well, Johnny is not going to hear any of that, and he throws Ben Grimm through the gateway, just as the temporary shield closes. Now, the next panels are just really so well done. You have Ben Grimm banging on the door, the shield, and as he's turning into the thing, and this picture of sorrow is just so well done. This just captures everything right there. Steve did an amazing job. And you have Johnny going, you don't wish it any more than I do. It's like you don't need to say anything. They already know what they're thinking. And all I'm thinking is, if only the serum took effect a little bit sooner, then Johnny would have been thrown through the gate, and Ben would have been on the other side. And while I don't think Ben Grimm could survive this wave, he would probably have at least a slightly greater chance of survival. But I think they would rip him apart. Well, anyways, Johnny has to stay behind because basically he's got to enter a sequence into the computer on that side, and that's going to lock it, and there's going to be another shielding that's going to come down. So you have, this, and then, just a horde. There's like a 0.0 chance of survival. And I just love seeing Ben's expression. It's just, and then you see Annihilus, and then as it's the final shielding is closing, and you finally get to this. And this was like an amazing picture. This really gives you the full scope as to how there's just no chance of him surviving. The only loophole I'm thinking of is you have Annihilus right up here, or somebody that looks like Annihilus, and it's possible they might call off the creatures and then take Johnny back to their lair. But that's the only hope I think he has, because for the most part he's done for. There's I just love this black, and then you just see that ray, the light like that. Just an amazing picture. And then the final page here was just, it was really such a well done book. I would highly recommend buying this. Obviously you're probably gonna have a very little chance of buying a first printing. Now, there'll be second printing, but I highly recommend buying the trade when it comes out, because this is by far, like I said, one of the best stories I've read in a long time. Hickman did an amazing job, and normally I hate death of storylines, because we know that it's only a matter of time before they come back, but I think that the way he built it up was so well done that it just was really an emotional issue. It was really, really good. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down, let me know what you think. And I'm curious to know what you guys think of the deck. So until next time.